Hey, what's happening everyone? Journeyman here, and welcome back to the Fearless Foxes. Now, quick disclaimer, I recorded 2 episodes in between the last episode and today's episode, and you may notice a date, it's 5th of April. I actually recorded 2 episodes in that time period, but unfortunately, I didn't have the microphone set right, so it didn't record barely any sound. And now that's a huge issue for me, being obviously a Let's Play channel. If I don't have sound, then I don't really have content. So with that in mind, we'll move forward. Again, we're only doing 1 season in charge of Leicester City, and now I've only got 8 games left to go in charge. So before that, let's take a look at some of the results and the fixtures. Now, things really haven't gone very well for me since the turn of the year. As you can see, we followed up the Huddersfield result here, which is a 3-0 win, and Ibrahimovic's debut with a 2-0 win, this time against Port Vale in the FA Cup third round. A super comfortable win. Very happy with that result. Then we drew against Tottenham 2-2. 2 goals from Ibrahimovic. His form continued. He played really well. Then it was a 2-0 defeat against Swansea. 2-1 win over Stoke. Albrighton, Okazaki getting the goals. Then we played Birmingham 1-0. And from there onwards, things started to go downhill very, very dramatically. We lost 4-1 against Southampton, which is one of the episodes that we didn't get to see. And then we drew 1-1 against Watford. Then we lost 5-2 against Newcastle. We had Danny Simpson sent off in the early parts of the second half, but we never were in that game. It was a very disappointing result, probably the worst ever performance of the season. Then we drew 2-2 against Tottenham in the FA Cup 5th round, which forced a replay. And this game actually here was absolutely fantastic, and this is no doubt the game of the season for me. We were 3-1 down just after 48 minutes. Lamela got his second goal, and then we stormed back with 2 goals from Ibrahimovic to collect his hat-trick, and then Mare scored a goal in the 80th minute of the game. Then we beat Manchester United at home. Probably the most memorable game of the season for me. We were absolutely atrocious, but a wonderful, wonderful goal, a wonder goal in fact, from Zlatan Ibrahimovic won us the game in the 55th minute. Then we followed up with 2 disappointing displays. First, a 3-0 defeat against Middlesbrough in the FA Cup 6th round. I was kind of hoping, maybe we can go for a cup run. Nope. Leicester weren't going to have any of that, and when we lost 2-0 against Man City. Now, the problem with the team itself is they've just lost confidence in me as a manager, and as you can see from the results, I can understand why. We haven't performed well, nor have we got the results you would expect. So I can understand them not believing in me. So far, the board is still on my side a little bit. They are still satisfied with my management performance. But apart from that, the player morale, squad harmony, as you can see, is at an all-time low at 28%. So really, those 2 episodes that we missed were just 2 really, really heavy defeats. I'm kind of glad it didn't go up, to be honest with you. It was almost kind of embarrassing for me. But you never know. It's just, this thing's supposed to be fun, and it is fun and light, but when it gets to this part of the season, it's a bit of a drag. We are currently 14th in the table. We're 3 points clear now of Huddersfield, who are in the relegation zone, and as you can see, we're so far off from upper mid-table, which is my goal at the beginning of this save. It's just not going to happen, really, to be honest with you. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to play this game live with me today, which is Everton away from home, and then we're going to skip to the end of the season, and I'll do a bit of a save season review. And then we'll talk about what happened, and I'll also remind you guys how you can get involved in the Football Manager 2018 giveaway that I am doing in kind of lure of this save. But anyway, transfers. Now, I did actually make a couple of legendary transfers for fun, because things were going so badly. I thought, hey, why not have some fun with it? I signed Ronaldinho, just so I can be the guy that said, I bought Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Ronaldinho to Leicester City. So you're going to see those 2 in the same team. Probably not today. Actually, maybe today. I'll think about it. But anyway, bringing Ronaldinho, I don't know if it'll be fun. Why not? He's only a 2-star rating. He's listed as a useful player for my assistant manager. And really, I mean, his physical attributes have pretty much gone to shite. But as you can see, technically and mentally, still as sharp as ever. Then I bought in Emil Heskey, because why not, be honest with you. At this point, I saw him on a free agency, got him really, really cheap, £700 a week, and I thought, why not try and get him one last goal for Leicester City, the team that he started with his wonderful career with. So I thought, yeah, why not, let's bring in Heskey, let's see what happens. So going into today's game, we're going with a 4-3-1-2 formation. Change things up once again. I've been switching things around. Not regular enough to cause some kind of disruption in the team, but at least try and give us a fighting chance. And whatever I've tried so far hasn't really helped at all. So we're going to go with this lineup. Christian Fuchs was sold just after the January transfer window to a Chinese side. He demanded a move. I had to let him go because squad morale was dipping, and the fact I was keep rejecting the offers. So he left for $6.5 million, and Ben Chilwell has been playing left back ever since. In midfield, we're going to have Fellaini, we're going to do Danny Drinkwater, and then partnering him is going to be Vincent Abora. In the advanced playmaker role, it's going to be, of course, Ronaldinho. I love saying that. And then as a poacher, it's going to be Ibrahimovic. And then as the target man, it's going to be Slimani. Now, we have some good news for today's game. Jamie Vardy is, in fact, available. He's been out pretty much the entire of the year so far. So it's good to see him back to potentially partner Ibrahimovic for the run-in. Ibrahimovic has by far been the only bright spark of the team so far this season. 10 goals in 15 games. But Jamie Vardy's had a pretty solid season too. 7 in 21 starts. So anyway, who else is going to be on the bench? With Jakovic, let's do Harry Maguire, let's do Johan, let's do Wolford and Didi, let's then do who else we got left? We got to do Emil Heskey on the bench. Emil Heskey. Who else? Inacho? Nope. Slimani. It's starting. Let's do Andy King. Actually, nope. Change Andy King. Yeah, we got to do Andy King. All right, that's fine. Let's go in today's game. It's only the bench. Doesn't really matter. So Everton are, of course, favourites. We are 10-1. You know what? I'd put 10 quid on that. Just because we haven't won a game in so long, I've got a funny feeling that FM owes us a little bit. So we'll have to see how well we play today. All right, here's a corner. Sandro whips it in, looking for Schneiderlin. And Fellaini has brought down Schneiderlin in the box, and it is a penalty of Everton in the 9th minute of the game. And there's a good chance for, Wayne Rooney to score, perhaps. Let's see what he does here. My prediction, he's going to go to the keeper's left. And he doesn't. He goes to the keeper's right. So there you go. 1-0 to Everton. Wayne Rooney with his 8th goal of the season. Everton doing pretty okay. 11th in the table. I'm sure after the money they spent in pre-season that they would have expected a much higher finish than that. So, yeah, 1-0 Everton. Let's see if we can get back in this game before halftime. All right, Coleman here is going to drive forward against Chilwell. He lays it inside to Rooney, to Barker to Sandro, out wide to Seamus Coleman again. Coleman whips it in to Sandro, and that's another penalty. Wesley Holt has brought down Sandro in the box this time, and this gives a chance for Rooney to double the lead. Now, last time he went to the keeper's right, so let's see. I think he's going to go back to the keeper's left this time. I think he's going to go left. So hopefully Schmeichel is paying attention. I think he's going to go left. We'll see what happens here. Rooney steps up, and he goes to the keeper's left. I guess right at least. So I am 1 for 2 so far in guessing penalties, but naturally conceding 2 penalties is not going to help our cause today. All right, here's a chance. Ronaldinho scores. There he is. Ronaldinho gets his first goal in a Leicester City strip there. It's just awesome to see Ronaldinho, the legend that is Ronaldinho Gaucho, score a goal for Leicester City. 2-1 back in the game, and you never know what happens. Let's see if we can get a goal back and get back in this game. All right, so it's halftime. Let me see what we can do here to try and freshen some legs up. Let's bring off Slimani. Let's bring on Emil Heskey. Yeah, let's bring on Emil Heskey. Obviously, the former Liverpool man is going to get booed a lot today. But hopefully he can silence the booers and get a goal. Ball's crossed in. Hope makes it clear to that fouling, so that's a positive. Heskey holds it up to Ronaldinho. Sandro dispossesses him to Wayne Rooney to Barkley. Barkley to Coleman here. Coleman goes by Chilwell, pulls it back, and Wes Morgan makes a very, very good interception. All right, Sandro's going to whip this ball in. Schmeichel comes out and claims it very cleanly. Well done there from Kasper Schmeichel. He throws it at Danny Simpson. Let's see if we can hit them on the counter-attack. Ibrahimovic holds the ball up to Danny Simpson, and Wayne Rooney dispossesses him way, way too easy. Rooney, good tackle there from Morgan on Sandro. Bit of a scrappy second half thus far. No one really creating too many opportunities. Barkley it long to Sandro. Sandro's through on goal, 1-1 with the keeper, and this time he places it straight past Kasper Schmeichel. Everton now lead 3-1 at Goodison Park. Good finish there from Sandro. Even better ball from Ross Barkley, a wonderful ball, and Wesley Hope was caught ball watching, and good finish there off the underside of the bar from Sandro. All right, corner kick here. Rooney's going to whip this in, looking for Barkley. Hope makes the clearance. Only as far as Brennet's back to Michael Keane. Keane to Lemos, to Wayne Rooney, to McCarthy, to Sandro. Sandro to Coleman. He's got plenty of space here to put the ball there, and he does so beautifully, and Barkley misses from about 2 feet. So you really should have found the back of the net. It probably should be 4-1 to Everton. So let's make a couple of changes. Let's bring off Ronaldinho. Let's bring on Jamie Vardy instead. Ibrahimovic can play that attacking midfield role. Not perfectly, but I'm sure he'll do a pretty good job there. All right, McCarthy with the clearance to Davy Klaassen. Klaassen to Brennett. Brennett pulls it back. Morgan makes a mess of that, and it goes on the path for Barkley, who makes it 4-1. Well, this pretty much sums up the last month or so. I was hoping to maybe get a win today on camera, but unfortunately, it looks increasingly like it's going to be another embarrassing defeat. All right, here's a chance maybe make it 5-1. Ibrahimovic gets the ball, boots it clear. Schneiderlin scoops up the loose ball, hits it forward to Morales. Morgan does well to win it in the air. Hits it forward to Jamie Vardy. Vardy to Chilwell. Chilwell here is going to drive forward. Hasn't got many options and gives it away, unsurprisingly. Morales is playing up top by himself, but does spectacularly well to go past a couple players, get a shot in, but it goes harmlessly over the bar. All right, Coleman throws the ball in, and it's a full-time whistle. Everton have absolutely dismantled us 4-1. Unfortunately, the magic that is Emil Heskey and Ronaldinho couldn't do us any help today, and we were absolutely destroyed once more. So I wouldn't be surprised in the very near future if I get shown my P45 papers, because things just really aren't getting much better anytime soon. So we play Burnley in the next game, then Chelsea, West Ham, Brighton, Arsenal, and then West Brom. So what I'm going to do now, because obviously survival isn't guaranteed, and honestly I don't know, I'm obviously not going to go up the table anytime, we're not in a cup or anything. So what I'm going to do is the next episode will be the season finale up against, I believe, Crystal Palace. So that'll be the next episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed this series so far. Sorry about the other 2 episodes. I did plan, basically it was a live com game against Southampton, and then a live com game against Tottenham in the 4-3 FA Cup replay. So basically you've lost those 2 games, which I do greatly apologize for. But nevertheless, the next episode will be the finale against Crystal Palace. We'll talk again about the season itself, the highs, the lows, signing of the season, managers, team of the year. And obviously, as a reminder, how you guys can get involved and maybe winning a copy of Foot Manager 2018 on me. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next part. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.